Zombies Chronicles 2. Mother effing buried. Well damn, it feels like forever since I've made a zombies video. My bones have been getting crushed by multiplayer, Blackout, Modern Warfare 4, so if you guys are interested in any of that, you know, COD, then smash the sub button, smash it harder than you smash your... You get the picture. This ain't a revelation, this ain't a new discovery, but zombies maps that were not remastered in Chronicles 1 are showing up in Black Ops 4, right? In Blackout, we have the Call of the Dead Lighthouse, the Transit Diner, and now, like, 80% of Buried is just sitting there? So I was wondering, what the hell is up with this? So I flew over to Treyarch Studios, snuck through the window, you know how it goes. You know, I was trying to secure the intel, but lo and behold, Vonderhaar was there. He speared me through a heckin' table. It was... I got arrested. Successful trip, basically. So we don't have any official information from Treyarch themselves yet, obviously, but it's pretty obvious to see what's going on here. So a Zombies Chronicles 2 could have the Transit storyline, right? Transit, Diarise, Buried, Call of the Dead, and maybe our leaked Nuketown map. Now, in case anyone has any sliver of hope, let's crush that right now. This is the zombies community, no positivity allowed. If anyone hopes a Zombies Chronicles 2 will be included in the Black Ops Pass, I got bad news for you. In the brand new Buried version in Blackout, there's a gravestone that says, "Rest in peace Arthur, my dude." Of course, Arthur is the official name of Leroy, you know, the big toad boy. He has massive ass feet. He's just a big lad in general. The details don't matter. There's now a gravestone. Rest in peace, man. But we will come back to that information in a few minutes. So, Call of the Dead was not remastered in Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles, but the Lighthouse is in Blackout. Call of the Dead is coming, but I have this kind of gut feeling that Zombies Chronicles 2 is not going to be what most of you expect. It's not remasters. So yeah, it's a gut feeling, but I do kind of have some evidence here. So I don't think it's going to be remasters like Zombies Chronicles 1. It's going to be reimaginings, and that's because Call of the Dead, the crew are A-list celebrities, and the boss zombie is now a deceased A-list celebrity. Rest in peace. So I don't know how the money and the contract goes with these remasters, but I feel that's the same reason why Classified and Blood of the Dead exist, because they couldn't remaster the originals with the original crews that those maps had. So I'm guessing this Call of the Dead map is going to be the same, like Blood and Classified. It's going to be a reimagining of Call of the Dead. And heck, this is just a theory, but I say even the transit maps could go down the same route the transit storyline maps. I mean, I've said this before, but apart from the whole meme of haha transit, haha Diarise bad maps, haha let's buy it to make fun of it, is that really going to generate hype? If transit comes back the exact same, but now it only has 4 perks because it's in Black Ops 4 and the graphics look slightly better, is that going to generate hype? Same for Diarise? I don't think so. At this point, this is just a baseless theory, but we kind of think that the Aether storyline is going to end in DLC 4, right? It's confirmed that DLC 3 and 4 are going to be Aether maps, and you know, we know the whole Great War against Dr. Monty, the cycle is broken, the storyline is going to end, and to that I say, is that a smart move? Not only that, the director of Zombies, Jason Blundell, when asked why he did what he did when he took over the storyline in Mob of the Dead and Origins, then the Black Ops 3 story, he said that they wrote the storyline that way. They went that direction to give content to the storyline for as long as possible, to get as much games out of it as possible. Do you really think that they're just going to end once and for all their cash cow? I mean, if they do, then it might just be zombies suicide. The Great War final map can be the end, but also a new beginning. We know that the zombie storyline is this big convoluted mess, which is also just a cycle which continues. So if Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man, the Apothicons, are defeated, if whatever happens to the crews happens, where some of them die, you know, we could just end Richtoff and Nikolai, Takeo, Dempsey, Ultimus, Primus. We can end 115, end all of that. And maybe that allows the storyline to move in a new direction, a new branch, but it stems from the Aether storyline, right? We could have a new storyline, but it's not chaos new, it's still connected. And maybe, just maybe, Zombies Chronicles 2 can be the start of this storyline, right? Even if you don't know the Zombies storyline, we all know about the multiverses, the different universes, time travel, the different dimensions. They can do anything ever and it could still be part of the storyline. And I think the Transit crew are the perfect guys to go with it, because if they start a brand new crew that's in the Aether storyline, the crew might flop, when the Transit crew are a crew that we know, but there's so much room to explore them. We could have Transit, the Mad Lad Die-Rise, and my boy Buried, reimagined. We could have the Transit crew at Call of the Dead. Christ. And then in the year 2021, if any of us are still alive, 3 years down the line, if any of us are still interested in this crap, by then, you know, that's what the Aether storyline could be. A completely new branch, connected, but distantly, only distantly connected. You know, a brand new storyline, still part of the Aether storyline, with a Transit crew. And Zombies Chronicles 2, the reimaginings of these maps could be the kind of gateway from the current storyline to this new chapter. So that's my theory. I love my own theory, of course. Now, if this video gets taken down or if I am eliminated from the earth, it's because that is actually what's happening, and Activision think and Treyarch think that I'm leaking stuff, when actually that's just a theory that I have, but I think that could happen. Because once again, just think about it, if Black Ops 4, if it truly just ends, and Chaos storyline is the only, is Treyarch Zombies, is COD Zombies, if that's all it is in the future, and, you know, that's like when they ended the Modern Warfare series, and oh look, they're bringing back the Modern Warfare series, wow, you know, it's like, imagine the Modern Warfare series is the Aether storyline, and then Ghosts and Infinite Warfare is like the Chaos storyline. They're just going to end up bringing back what people love and what people know. But to be totally honest, I think the most realistic thing that I could see happening is little changes where it's the same maps, but Transit and Die-Rise especially would have changes where maybe they just introduce the classified teleporting system, or just a better elevator system to Die-Rise, add a better wonder weapon and buildables and transit system to Transit, you know, change how you pack a punch, add a war weapon to town, just some big changes but also some minor changes just to make those maps not ass. But going back to the information about Leroy, you know, Arthur, the dude on Buried, if any of you guys missed the storyline information, basically, that dude is from the Great War, and because of messed up dimensions, time travel, this and that, he just randomly gets teleported to Buried when actually he's from medieval times. And we know that DLC 4, well, we kinda know that the finale map is going to be the Great War, and we even see Arthur in a picture, a painting in the Eisendrache, which is a painting from the Great War. So maybe Leroy could be in the final map. And if we do get these different versions of the Transit storyline, maybe he won't be in Buried because of what happens in the finale map, and that's why there's a rest in peace Leroy Arthur sign, because maybe he dies in the Great War map, then doesn't show up in the Buried reimagining. That's just a theory, lads. Also, Treyarch have said that Black Ops 4 is a multi-year game. They're going to support it for years to come. So if Modern Warfare 4, hopefully, doesn't have zombies and Black Ops 4 is the main zombies, then we could totally see these remasters or reimaginings, whichever it is, as like a second year of DLC. Because I think dropping it all, blowing the load instantly, and just, here's Zombies Chronicles 2, here's like 4 or 5 remastered maps all on one day, when they could spread it out, that would be, I think spreading out would be much nice, you know, getting one of these maps every 2 months or something, that would be so good. So that's pretty much it. One last thing is, a lot of people are saying once again that they're going to end the Aether storyline, and another thing is, Black Ops 4 has more maps than ever before. It has 2 separate storylines, so why could that not continue in the future into different games? Anyway boys, that's it, stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.